Me out the window. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my razor. Hello there. I'm back again with another story time from college. So in the last episode, I almost got kidnapped. And in this episode, I almost get killed. So my life is basically a Dateline episode. Anyway, if you're interested, stick around. I went to college at Winthrop University. It's in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And if you don't know where that is, it's like right outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. And I majored in biology. I think this was my junior or senior year, and it involves my phone again. So in the last episode, I had that ratty old phone, insert picture here. And I had upgraded to the Razor, I believe, pick here, and I was excited. So I'm a bio major, I have lab classes, and in those lab classes I need to study specimens. And how they did it at my school is when we have a big test coming up, a big practical, they'll leave all the slides, all the specimens out. So this was on a weekend, and I forget what they call it, a weekend college, or I forget. I'll put the word in here if I can find it. But basically what it means is that it's in a small town, there's nothing to do, so on the weekends all the students leave. They either go back to their hometowns or they go to Charlotte, but they're not to be found around, and if they are on campus, there's nothing to do, so they're just inside. I was on campus, but there was no one else that I knew of around. But I lived right on campus, like on the edge of campus, so I would just walk back and forth. I studied, and it was really late, and I'm walking back to my apartment, and these girls come up. They drive up, doo-doo-doo, in a car, doo-doo-doo. And there's 3 girls in this car, and it's a college, so I think,
oh, they must go here or be looking for someone that goes here. And so I'm not really,
on my guard or anything. If it was a male, then I would be more on guard, or someone that didn't look like they went here, but they were young girls, maybe around my age, so I was talking to them. And they asked if they could use my phone. And they explained that they were looking for their cousin or their aunt nearby, and that they were lost, and that their phones had died.
Lies, lies, and more lies, and lies on top of lies.
She asked for my phone, and I was like, fine. The driver asked. I gave her my phone, and I was just gonna wait for her to call her aunt. And she calls, and she's like, oh,
she didn't answer.
And then the girl next to her is like, drive,
go.
And I'm like, what are they talking about? I'm stupid, basically. I was really naive. And then I realized, oh my gosh, they're gonna steal my phone. And so before I know it, I'm in the window. I jumped in the window.
Say that you're fine when you're not.
Now at this point you're like, what? Why would you jump in the window? That's dangerous. You don't know where these girls have been. They could cut you, whatever. You don't know. I was scared, but more scared of my parents than of these random girls that are trying to steal my phone. And also I have like a impulse whenever anyone's stealing something to run after them. So tangent. When I was younger, well, at this time it was like a year ago. So when I was in college in my early years, I worked at Eckerd's, a drugstore. It's like Rite Aid. And we would have shoplifters often, and every time they would come in, I would always chase after them. I don't know why. I guess I felt like I was gonna get in trouble, or I wanted to make sure I get it back. It's wrong, what's happening? But I don't think, okay, hey, that's dangerous. It happens consistently, even though management told me not to do it, because it's just like my response, which is, I guess, to fight by running after them. Like I know what I'm doing. So that's the background here. So in this case, I had just gotten this phone. I had that raggedy old phone for so long, and I finally got a new phone, a Razor. I'm hot stuff with my phone, and these girls are about to run off with it. And also, I'm about to hear it from my mom.
No, wait. No, I gotta take this off because my brain is gotta clear up.
I was young. I jumped in the window. I'm trying to grab the phone. They start driving. She's driving. My feet are hanging out the window. I'm grabbing the phone. They're punching me. They're trying to push me out the window. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my Razor. Anyway, they end up pushing me out the window. And I fall out, and I think I had all my backpack and stuff. It was a mess. I fall out the window, I crumple, and the tires are literally so close to my face. Literally could have ran my head over. I was so close to dying over a Razor phone. I can't believe it. Based on the phones we have now, that's psychotic. I got bruises, I got blood all over me, and also I didn't get my phone back. I don't know if I said that, but I
Didn't get my phone back.
my mom was there because I think she was visiting. I feel like she was. Comment below if you were a mom. But my roommates were. I had 3 roommates, and I told everyone what happened, and we called the cop. I think a little bit later, someone ended up calling from my phone, calling one of my roommates, saying they found my phone. Yay! What happened was they were standing outside their house or something, and a car drove by and a phone flew out. So they called the first number, and we went and picked up my phone because it was just right down the street. So the moral of the story is, don't jump in a car window if somebody's trying to steal something. Just let them take it, unless it's your baby, maybe your passport. I actually internalize this a lot because I think people approaching me now, male or female, I just don't trust them. If you're asking me for money, I don't trust you. You're asking me for anything, I just don't trust you. I think it would have to be maybe even a small child, and I don't know if at that point I would even trust you. I would help a small child, but I would have my third eye just watching all the surroundings to make sure they weren't gonna lure me into some dark den. So that's what it is. So that's my story time. I almost got ran over by a car and no one was around. No one would have been able to help me and I would have just died there. Thanks for listening to my story. If you're interested, watch some of these videos and subscribe if you like it. And make sure you like this video. See you next time.
I think I'm losing my mind, trying to say